months. Enjoy your emotes and your Astolfo bean. But welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope we're all having a fantastic evening. It's playing the alert again. Tonight, we are going to be playing. I got it. It played it again. I really need to fix that soon. But yeah, tonight, we are going to be playing some Limbus Company. Bit of late night Limbus.
Get subbed on you Limbusy nerd. 3.
We're gonna be playing a bit of late night Limbus, but yeah. The new Rodion ID has just dropped. One of the first Rodion IDs we've gotten in ages. That's a bleed unit, and she seems really damn good. So I have 10 extraction tickets saved up. I got plenty of lunacy. I have the guaranteed 3-star identity. I'm gonna try pulling for her. If I don't get her from the polls, then I also have a bunch of ego shards saved up. I kind of want to get Fell Bullet as well, so I'm just gonna be doing general pulls. So let's do the first 10 pull and see what we get. Come on, baby. Damn. Alrighty. Second 10 pull. Come on, baby. Don't cheat me. I've been cheated. Yeah, fuck it. 3-star ID it is. Come on, baby. Honglu, Ryoshu, Faust, Ishmael, Ryoshu, Honglu, Rodion, Faust, and the guaranteed 3-star, Otis. Alrighty then, that is all of my pulls expended, so now we're going to force unlock her. I think let's do 100 of these. For Rodion, 210. Okay, so that's 375. Then we'll do 42 for her. There we go.
라마차랜드 카니발에 오신 걸 환영합니다. 끝없는 퍼레이드를 함께 해주시겠나요?
Princess of La Mancha Land, Rodion. Now, we got plenty of shards left over, so I'm gonna just go ahead and dip. Alright, so now swap you onto here. Uptie 1.
오늘 밤의
Uptie
퍼레이드는
2.
조금 다를 거야. 진짜 카니발의 시작이니까.
And lore time. So relatable as me Vega is Hispanic. We were happy at first. Father spent his days twaddling about silly things like dreams, but I suppose he had his own charming mirth. But it was a good life. The worst thing I had to do was placidly indulge in stories. My memories of the years I had lived as a human have all but disappeared. But at least this life had to be better than whatever that was. Maybe that's why I agreed to become his kindred. Or maybe I was seduced by the promise that my beauty could be made to last for all eternity. I began to understand my father only when I began to create my own kindreds, my children, and they began to grow in number. I understood that father wanted us to be happy. He wanted to free us from the crippling loneliness, for he was the first to suffer it. Or so I thought. Until some traveler visited our castle and deluded my father with the sickening manipulation that his dream could somehow be realized, even in the waking world. Sancho. Father always tried to bring the two of us closer, as if we were sisters. Perhaps it was fortunate that neither of us were the friendly type. We both liked to put up a wall between us and the rest of the world, so naturally we distanced ourselves from each other as well. I had a degree of faith in her, however. Her strength, her abilities, and her more down-to-earth perspective on life that heavily contrasted Father's wild imagination. Sancho never had children of her own, but she always seemed at least neutral when it came to looking after my kindreds. And it is odd that the distance between us has brought this plan to fruition. Though we were both second kindreds, I could let her take care of our family, to look after my children and their kindreds, while I devised this plan. Eventually our father's sanity was completely broken. He destroyed our castle and built a bizarre amusement park in its place, rambling a plan that seemed to have come straight from a madman's dream that he could coexist with humans. That we must live begging for stagnant blood in packs when veins pulsing with hotly flowing blood walk right past us. That we must subsist on that thing, more flavorless than even pastel paste. That all of his kindreds must live trapped in a fate worse than that of a blood bag, all for the future in which blood fiends and humans may coexist in harmony. His eyes gleamed with the conviction to that dream, that he could endure even the yearning for blood. Yet desire is not something that can be so easily overcome. It has broken to my undying loyalty. This hunger coerced me to think of committing the inconceivable crime of filial piety. No, it may just be that I do not have the strength to pursue the dream as he does. There was a peddler, a merchant of odds and ends who'd always come to visit us at the park. Our father was tragically naive and innocent. Every time the merchant brought him false relics, he'd get swindled into buying every single one of them. But the peddler didn't just carry counterfeits. Sometimes Sancho and I would go behind our father's back to threaten the peddler, and we would be presented with an authentic relic the very next day. So one day, after another day of suffering through the hunger, I thought to ask the peddler about his rumored relic. Say, do you know about the legendary helm of Mambrio that brings the wearer to equal ground with all those around him? That little tomb raider could not have possibly imagined what we were planning to do with the artifact. Of course not. Just as we could never gain an understanding of humans, just as we could never be one of them, no matter how long our lives may be, they won't ever understand us. Gregor, that child, he claimed that wasn't true, that humans were really starting to see us in a new light, but I saw it all, from the apex upon which I stood. Humans looking up at me in the parade, their faces brilliant with happy smiles, and blood fiends who suffered among humans with their eyes lost and wavering with hunger. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter whether humans saw us in a different light or not. What matters is that I and my children are growing hungry. Besides, Sancho agreed with me. We couldn't just sit here and watch that human corrupt our father with that silver tongue. Finally, the preparations for the carnival are complete. Now I leave this endlessly whirling yet stagnant self-devouring parade and announce the beginning of a true feast of blood. Oh, it's going to be so beautiful. Alright, so that's basically kind of reiterating the story we already knew, that she was one of the main ones orchestrating the whole events regarding the helm. So that just kind of told us what we already knew, more than anything else. See, I forget. How much do I need for max uptime? 150, that's it. Okay. There we go. Alrighty, so I might as well go over the bleed team that I'm going to be running real quick. This is going to bother me if I don't max uptie them. I don't have them leveled up enough to try and take him into the story dungeon. But yeah, this is the main bleed team that I've been using for a while. Now with the addition of Rodion's new Princess of La Mancha Land ID. Other than that, the rest of the units are pretty much the same. Sinclair isn't really a unit that I use too much on this team anymore. I only really use him on like a dedicated end corp setup. But his passive is still decent enough for the team with the lowest ally with the least SP dealing 10% blunt damage. Usually that just ends up defaulting to whatever unit can deal blunt damage. It also helps with Don Quixote thanks to their new ego, the Yearning Merkala, that really helps with that. Yeah, team comp for tonight's likely going to be Barber, Priest, Princess, Red Eyes, One Who Grips, and Middle Hammer. I am going to be doing the regular mirror dungeons because, again, I do not have everybody fully leveled. Take all of the bleed stuff. And in we go to go ahead and check out this brand new Rodion. Yeah, sure, why not? The Unloving will actually give us a good chance to hopefully see some of like the hard blood abilities further developed and everything. Yeah, the sheer amount of decent lust skills with this team makes it very, very easy to get Faust's passive to heal for 15 SP. Well, granted, it doesn't really apply to many N-Corp allies because the only one we're bringing right now is Don. And this version of Don I'm really just using as like a stand-in for the eventual Sancho ID we're going to get. But yeah, Rodion's main kit prioritizes helping and supporting the other Bloodfiend allies. For example, with skills like Begone and then finally Ground Mistfall, they apply attack power up for Bloodfeast consumed and also Blooming Thorn. If for prioritizing Bloodfiend, it prioritizes Bloodfiend allies with that to give additional attack boost up and Blooming Thorn. Blooming Thorn inflicts bleed against the attacker and raises your defense. Very important for generating Blood Feast and bleed, because if the unit does not have enough Blood Feast to consume, they will instead inflict bleed on themselves. Yeah, if you fail to consume Blood Feast, gain bleed, yeah. Other important thing to note is her defense skill. It's a clashable counter that just flat out converts bleed into Blood Feast. It just gets rid of it. It just turns bleed into Blood Feast. Like if you're not really too focused on like buffing up an ally with something like Begone, you could easily just turn that into Hard Blood Arts and then just bada bing bada boom. It even rolls better than it even technically rolls better than Begone, just due to the fact that it rolls a 5 whereas Beyond rolls a 3. Hey Lancer, how's it going? Hope you're having a great night. Yeah, her passive is also Hard Bloodthorn. When another ally takes bleed damage or consumes Blood Feast, this unit gains Blooming Thorn. Healed HP on self by 20% of damage dealt with base skills. At max HP, heal one ally with lowest HP percentage by excess healing. So yeah, similar to Gregor, who kind of has the ability to end up healing himself, Rodion can heal everyone else. She's a really solid support unit for the other La Mancha Land units, giving very solid defensive abilities, cleaning up any excess bleed your allies might have, healing them up. Like, she's pretty damn good. So I'm excited to see how well she can perform. Let's start with, yeah, let's do the Groundy Mistfall one. Oh wait, she's got the fucking purple effect on her.
오늘도
She had like the fucking purple swirl on her.
잠시만, 볼륨 좀
That's
확인해
cool.
볼게. 대답 소리가 잘 들리지 않아서.
But yeah, now she and
감염병이 떨어졌나?
but yeah, now these two have the blooming thorn applied to them. And all the enemies have a fuck ton of bleed on them, Jesus. Hell yeah. Actually, wait, what we could do here. There we go, get that maximum lust resonance going. Bonk.
내 죄는
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 지금은 이대박이 말보다
Hey!
쉽게
Oh,
하지 않아.
hang on, wait, I just realized how fucking loud the game is, Jesus. At least I think it's kind of loud. But anyways, Lulu Gaming, thank you so much for the follow, super appreciate it. Welcome on in, hope you're having a good one. I'm using just the Vamp Trio and Master in Mirror Dungeons, no one's dying. Yeah, the Vamp Trio are super good right now. Gonna lower the SFX slightly, so hopefully it isn't like too loud for you guys.
추잡하네.
But yeah, new Rodion seems crazy good for
이대로만
like she pretty much solves like all of the team's previous problems. Like previously I kind of had the issue of like Gregor would end up getting like a bit too low on health just as the mirror dungeon went on due to the nature of like consuming blood feast and everything, but Rodion seems to have basically solved those issues. No, yeah, a lot of the blood fiend units are also like pretty decent in or at least the two of them are anyway, that being Rodion and Gregor can be like decent in rupture teams for inflicting rupture and rupture count. They're not perfect by any means, it's more meant to be like a secondary thing as part of their kit, but you know, it's definitely nice to have options for those teams.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Hit him with the festival. Bap. Oh, you can tell who's got the festival buff because they have like a little red sparkly flower. They've got like a little fucking. They got like a pink. They've got a pink fucking flower trail around them. That looks really fucking nice, dude. Holy shit. That's really cool. Like that actually gives them like a physical appearance change. Deal plus 3 times 1.5% more damage against targets with bleed. Skills that consume or gain blood feast deal X times X% more damage instead. So these guys are going to be doing some nutty damage with this, but like that looks so fucking nice, dude. God damn. Sheesh. Anyways, kill! Yeah!
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
실바기원을 갖추니
Jesus Christ, she had fucking 4 attack up.
내 피분수.
Good God. These three are like the fucking Pequod trio on crack.
파우스트가 나설
Like
만한
these three
곳이어야 할
seem like
겁니다.
really, really fucking good. I'm curious how effective they are as like a team in the story dungeons, because
도움이 될 수 있을 거야.
I know the story dungeon has like a fuck ton of resources for powering up the blood fiend unit, specifically with stuff like the chemo bar. So I'm curious to see what runs of them are gonna end up looking like. Oh, Rodion's attack resolved first. That is actually so good. Because now everybody else gets their buff. Alright, let's see.
실밥이 터졌네.
Damn. Saving 15% more on your car insurance. But we're doing 15% more murdering thanks to this team comp.
이런 과정들을
Oh, this is going to be murder.
신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정적인 변화네요.
Damn. She still had 2 fucking coins left on that too.
계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
Holy. This team is fucking nuts. I can only imagine how powerful this team could get in the future when we eventually get ourselves a Sancho ID. Because I mean, let's be real, it's going to happen. Also, I should probably what am I doing? Why do I have these two? So why do I have Malkuth and Angela as my announcers when I could have Sancho and Don Quixote?
정말 해보고 싶었는데 잘 됐군. 카니발 타임.
Why would I use anybody else? I somehow haven't used these two's announcer SFX yet.
닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
Their assault pales before our burning passion. Well said, Don Quixote, well said.
꿰뚫어주겠네.
Alright, Rhodion's getting everybody set up with the buff. The first part of this fight is mostly just going to be us trying to generate bleed.
부족해 차려졌지 않나.
Because once we generate enough bleed that we can easily consume, we'll get a fuck ton of blood feast, and then from there we're off to the races. Princess Rhodion solo fuels for X-Nail Ego. Oh, absolutely. Like, it's crazy how well her kit was designed to synergize with her new ego.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요. 원더풀 선택이었어요. 저들의 약점이
Wonderful! We did it! We got more Don Quixote English! Fucking wonderful!
옆에 있었군.
I love this little goblin. She is perfect. Never change, Don Quixote. Never change. Oh, that caught me so off guard in the best way possible. Wonderful! Oh, she's so great.
고귀하게.
Whatever. Her Don Quixote, just remember Resident Evil 4. Gets full healing even in solo and on a huge fit. And, oh yeah, absolutely. Like, Rhodion is an absolute support juggernaut now thanks to this new ID and Hexnail. Granted, Hexnail isn't necessarily as efficient at healing as something like, say, Fluid Sac Faust, though then again, I don't really know if there's anything in the game that can top Fluid Sac Faust, but it also means that the team doesn't necessarily need to, the bleed team doesn't necessarily need to run Encore Faust. I like running her anyway just because of the high, like, SP recovery synergy with her kit involving, her whistling passive, and some of the other synergy you can get with her with stuff like the paralyze and gaze on her second skill. But she is definitely not a necessity at this point. No, yeah, it does still heal pretty good, of course.
나중에 퍼레이드 중에는 말 걸지 않는 게 좋겠지.
Being able to heal self and 2 other allies for 12.5% of her max HP, which is fucking 202. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, that's pretty fucking good. Each hero receiving unit heals 2.5% more HP for every 2 negative effects on themselves. Yeah, I don't have Hex Nail at full uptide, so that means that this thing could be potentially even better if I do eventually get it fully uptide. Meanwhile, Fluid Sac heals a flat 15% of Faust's max HP, and it also heals SP, which is the mainly important bit. Sadly, Hex Nail doesn't heal SP. It's still really solid healing, of course. It just doesn't have that little bit of SP healing that, in my opinion, lets Fluid Sac edge it out just slightly. No, yeah, of course, it is planned to be used in like a trio format, hence why it heals like the allies with the three allies with the lowest max HP.
약점을 잘 노리셨습니다. 이제
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Priest Gregor's build does give him. He does have SP recovery on one of his abilities. I'm trying to remember which. Oh yeah, 10 minus Ailing Heart SP for the ally with the least SP. That's right. Man, I really do not need to bring. I really do not need to bring in Cold Faust, huh? Might swap her out for. Might swap her out for somebody in the next. Swap her out with someone for the rest of the dungeon. Actually, I wonder if since these guys have the secondary effect of inflicting rupture, plus Rhodion's ability with like the negative buffs and everything, I wonder if Pointillist Yi Sang might be good on this. Setup, because we've got the bleed infliction, yeah, but then these guys also have Gregor and Rhodion have rupture built in, so Pointillist Yi Sang could definitely do like some really good work with this team because of that small bit of extra rupture means that Yi Sang's additional passives and everything are gonna proc, meaning that he'll do more damage on his second coin and his third, if I remember correctly. Makes the bleed and rupture on this team almost infinite count. God damn. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna swap him in after this, because like, as much as I do like I'm gonna be honest, I kind of put this Faust on the team to previously cover up like some of the smaller issues that arise from them not necessarily having like a major SP recovery and kind of worrying about Gregor's health a bit, so having like spammable Fluid Sac and everything. But now I honestly don't really think I even need her on the team. Yeah, Counter Infliction and Rupture goes 50-50. Yeah, I honestly feel like I don't really need Cold Faust here anymore. I still want to keep Don Quixote on the team because I want to use their new ego a bit more. And again, they're gonna kind of be like the momentary team stand-in for the inevitable Sancho ego, which I swear to God, Project Moon, I beg. Please give us a Sancho ego, or please give us a Sancho ID. I'm on my hands and knees. I beg, please. Please give us a Sancho ID. I beg. Also, I'm curious if we're going to get like an ID for like the actual Don Quixote, like the big boss bad guy Don Quixote, and not just like our silly little goblin. Because in Rhodion's Uptie story, they still refer to Don Quixote as a he, so it definitely seems like we are going to get like the big bad guy Don Quixote is like maybe one of the male sinners. Might be Hong Lu, fits his personality. I mean, that's true, but Hong Lu already got an ID in that same universe. At least I think it... I forget, does Vampire Hunter Hong Lu share the same universe as the La Mancha Land ones? I'm trying to remember, but I thought those two shared a reflection. And if they would, then that would prevent Hong Lu from being from being him, because, like, you know, can't have multiple characters fulfilling the same role in a universe.
죄인인가?
Like a character fulfilling multiple roles in the same universe. Honestly, I don't really know if we have any male sinners that would, like, fit very well with Don Quixote's worldview, but then again, I feel like we don't necessarily need to get Don Quixote as an ID. It's not like, what was I saying? Goofy Heath and Earl King shouldn't be in the same universe. True. Well, I mean, are Opie Heath and Earl King in the same universe? No, yeah, it is still a thing. But I mean, Earl King is kind of like a special case, but I get what you mean. So yeah, it could very well be Hong Lu, and it would make sense given Hong Lu does have a more eccentric personality, but honestly, Don Quixote as like the main villain, he's like one of the few main villains I'd be okay with us not necessarily getting an ID for, because we're probably already going to get an ID for Sancho, and it's not like it's not like a fucking Dongrang situation where it's like they're the main final boss and like the most story relevant character. Why haven't they gotten an ID? Which, I mean, let's be real here. Dongrang is basically never getting an ID at this point. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Dongrang is never getting a fucking ID. But yeah, while it definitely could still happen, and it would be really cool to see a Hong Lu for a Hong Lu ID of Don Quixote. I wouldn't exactly be too surprised if it doesn't end up happening, and Don Quixote is just like one of the few units left, one of the few characters in the story left to the annals of history as not necessarily having an ID. Grab that. I'm gonna do this so that way we don't have to worry about getting Yi Sang back up to speed in terms of SP with the rest of the party. Oh, plus also the free refresh. That's nice. Winning a clash using skill inflicts rupture. Actually, I think I'm gonna get Ragged Umbrella here because inflicting more rupture count specifically for this team is going to be important. Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
이거 참 설레는구려.
두려움을 모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다만 또 무식하게 돌격하실 거라면 전 빠지겠습니다.
We nearly have complete Lust Resonance. That is wild. God damn.
내 피분수
완성되었나?
Vamp Trio, Ringy Sang, Red Mist, and Cap Ish. The damage of this team is way too much. Captain Ish gaslighting the S1 spams. Oh yeah. Captain Ishmael gassing fucking Captain Ishmael gaslighting like somebody like fucking Rodion for additional Blooming Thorn usage or something like that seems definitely busted.
카니발 타임.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
고귀하게. 추잡한.
그대들은 낙마하지 않을 것이네. 피를 흘리고 숨이 가빠져와도
고귀하게.
Yeah,
우리를
this team
점했기
is like
때문이지.
this is really good.
기적해 찾아갔지 않다.
기원을 갖춘 그대로
I
무너져.
totally take them into like a regular dungeon run, but the problem is that I don't have this team leveled up, and I don't really want to waste my waste some of my Enkephalin on doing like level runs when I could instead be getting ego shard boxes. Which is why I'm definitely excited for the potential revision they said they were going to make to MD, where you could potentially get.
피를 머금을 시간이네.
They were talking about how they wanted to set it up so that you could potentially get leveling materials from Mirror Dungeon, which I really hope ends up being the
동료들여,
case.
자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
Alright.
대가리 딱 떼도. 아차!
Isn't like sheesh. Oh yeah.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
God damn.
구려.
Jesus Christ.
걱정은 하지
That
않겠습니다.
fucking damage.
이미 이길 거라고 확신하고 있으실 테니까.
This team is fucking nuts.
점 찍었네.
으타!
The bleed killed him.
추잡한 예쁘네. 네 피분수. 예쁘네. 네 피분수.
Holy. God damn.
닥쳐라.
This team is fucking nuts, dude.
누굴 팰지 내가 정한다. 어떤 상황이 닥쳐도
Also, wait, I just realized this skill is start the combat phase, heal an ally with least SP for 15. If the ally is a fanatic, also apply 2 fanatic. Okay, Whispers actually definitely seems like it's a lot better for this team with, it's a lot better for this team as, like, the backup skill, just due to the fact that, Rhodion's skill, Wrong Costume, also requires 3 Lust Resonance, so if we're going for that, then we're going to be getting Whispers anyway, so it just kind of makes sense, honestly. Or at least it just kind of seems like it makes sense in my mind anyway. It's like, hey, if the team is designed to a certain extent to get at least 3 Lust skills going so that we can activate the sewing skill for
예쁘네. 네 피분수.
we can activate the sewing skill for Otis, then it just makes sense to then it just makes sense that we could also run a sub skill with the same requirement. Because chances are we'd be able to get that too.
이제야
Holy fuck!
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까? 실밥이 기원을
God
갖춘
damn!
그대로 무너져.
This team's fucking damage is nuts.
또한 명성 용서할 테 영원히 잠들어라.
This team is fucking crazy, dude. God damn.
악은 제
Alrighty.
형태를 갖추지 못하리라. 어떤 상황이
boss
닥쳐도 포기하지 마세라. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
Yes, he is this. Alright, let's start. Fight, go! We're getting that bleed going.
또한 용서할 테니.
Alrighty, Don Quixote, go get him!
소용없이 모든 피를 내고. 그래, 그렇게 황홀히 피어나고 피어나고 피어나라.
Nice!
원더풀한 선택이었어, 나리.
Wonderful!
먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않아.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이런 애는 얼마나 좋습니까?
God, I fucking love that voice line. That voice line is just perfect. That voice line is just fucking peak Don Quixote.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Go get him, Rodion.
부위
Damn,
한쪽이
that's from
떨어져
a fucking
나갔거든.
support unit.
과거 본인의 모험에서도
Hello there, right in the YouTube chat. I see Limbus, I click. Understandable.
괜찮은 공격이네요.
I am
앞으로도
currently checking
그렇게만
out
해주세요.
the brand new addition to the Blood Fiend trio. That being the one and only, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. That being the new Blood Fiend Rodion. I like her voice when she kept sucking Dante's wounds. Her voice when she just Sancho because she puts too much wool on it. Oh, this new announcer. It's peak silly goblin Don Quixote. It is peak silly goblin core.
이거 참 설레는구려.
자, 동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
Alrighty. Time for the robots. Not sure exactly how a robot can bleed, but hey, we'll figure it out. Fuck it, we'll do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
점 찍었네.
That clip has been stuck in my head for fucking days now. I just find it so funny.
두려움을 모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다만 또 무식하게 돌격하실 거라면 전 빠지겠습니다.
고귀하게.
영원히 잠들어.
Dang, it's a shame that robot died before Yiseng got to get Sanguine Pointillism off. I would have loved to see how much, the insane amount of fucking damage that would have done. Because chances are, that probably would have been a fucking ludicrous amount of damage. Oh, also, for those of you curious, I adjusted the Common Rider transformation redeem, so now it is only, it only costs 2,000 points as opposed to the 5,000 last time. I realized that it was like a bit too expensive, and I really want people to use that redeem so I can show off the, so you can show off the form and all of like the effects and everything. So I decided to make it a bit cheaper priced. So now you have the option of either hitting me in the face with a truck or turning me into Common Rider.
어떤 상황이
boy,
닥쳐도
depressing time.
포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
I'm gonna let Gregor solo one of them so that way he can try to get a little bit of healing in.
Up.
Perfect.
랜덤 프레스 선택이었어, 나리.
Indeed! Wonderful indeed, Don Quixote.
기회를 잡았네. 휘청이는 저자를 꺾어 넘긴다면 저들의 사기가 떨어질 것이 뻔하지. 돌격하세. 떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Bap.
그대들은 낙마하지 않을 것이네. 피를 흘리고
죄인인가?
빠져와도 결국 우위를 점했기 때문이지.
이거 참 설레는구려.
Off we go. Bap.
자, 동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Alrighty, let's start this off strong.
으타! 겁먹어 치워라! 원더풀 선택이었어 나리!
I fucking love that voice line. I fucking love this goblin announcer.
기회를 잡았네! 휘청이는 저자를 꺾어 넘긴다면 저들의 사기가 떨어질 것이 뻔하지! 돌격하세!
그쪽도 죄인인가?
먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나
영원히 잠.
추잡하네 그들은 낙마하지 않을 것이네 피를 흘리고 숨이 가빠져와도 결국 우위를 점했기 때문이지 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리해
We could use a tiny bit of healing, so let's go ahead and pop a hex nail. Why not?
자, 테디. 나를 따라해보는 거야.
짜잔. Yeah.
입이 다물어지지 않을 정도의
Damn.
힘이었네.
That is a hello there, person who has randomly appeared in my recommendation. Hello, derpy noob. I am a raboot. I'm playing funny Limbus game. You know what? Yeah, sure. We could take this thing.
카니발 타임. 두려움을 모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다만 또 무식하게 돌격하실 거라면 전 빠지겠습니다.
We could take this fucker.
점 찍었네.
All right, let's go.
업.
Damn.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요. 깔끔하게
Its
잘랐습니다.
body is broken already.
나와 상시가
야,
비슷하시는데요. 걱정은 하지 않겠습니다. 어차피 이미 이길 거라고 확신하고 있으실 테니까. 대가리.
We can just have everybody swing for face here, honestly. Yep, there it goes. God damn. That is like the fucking quickest I have ever killed devouring Silk Current. Like, god damn.
이거 참
Very
설레는구려.
nice.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
점 찍었네.
Bonk. Beat his ass, Gregor. Make him repent.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세라. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니. 대가리 딱 떼도 기도해라.
Shank, 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 shank.
실밥이 터졌나?
Stab.
원더풀 선택이었구나.
Wonderful.
완성되었나?
I fucking love Don Quixote. They're such a funny little goblin.
그대들은 낙마하지 않을 것이네. 피를 흘리고 숨이 가빠져와도 떨거지는 잘라낸다. 우위를 점했기 때문이지.
Bonk.
예쁘네. 네 피분수.
지원의
Stab.
가치는 그대로 무너져.
So much blood feast. Yeah, this team is like
제 형태를
crazy,
갖추지
crazy good.
못하리라.
Also, I do not know what the hell's going on with my internet.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세라. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
그쪽도
Hopefully
죄인인가?
the streams looked alright for you guys. I don't know if maybe like the new VPN I installed recently has been like fucking with stream or something. Could very well be, and if it is, I apologize. I will fix that eventually. But it seems like we're fine, all things considered. Just do let me know in chat if there are any issues, and I'll correct them as best I can.
원더풀 선택이었어, 나리! 내 약점이 뭐가 쏘라! 괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요. 그대들은 낙마하지 않을 것이네. 피를 흘리고 숨이 가빠져와도
Bonk.
결국 우위를 점했기 때문이지.
예쁘네. 네 피분수.
Like Rodion out here putting in work, goddamn. God damn.
이거 참 설레는구려.
Alright, I forget. What's the boss for this floor? I think it's just like the...
자,
Oh, it's
동료들이여.
the...
자세를
It's the
갖추고
wooden boy.
저들을 맞이하세.
Alright, we
우리를
can deal with
가로막는
the
저
wooden boy.
시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
점
Off we
찍었네.
go. Nice.
자,
We're backing up the bleed already.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
God damn. Nice. Fucking 37 on that coin.
자세를 갖추고 저들을
Jesus.
맞이하세.
110 by 19.
끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
God damn. That's a lot of fucking blood feast. We eating good tonight, fellas.
대가리 딱 떼도
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk. 230 fucking damage.
저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
Oh, hey, my favorite voice line again. Fucking 62 to 67 damage a pop. Jesus. Burn. The fucking parasol blender. God damn.
또한 용서할 테니 영원히 잠들어.
Jesus. Gotta say, I think this is my new favorite Mirror Dungeon team. This team is so fucking fun. Like, goddamn these numbers. Rusted cutting knife is tempted. However, I mean, I gotta take Kaleidoscope, right? That's 3 offense level. That is 3 offense level for a team already doing this much damage. You know I gotta do it. I just gotta. Let's take Degraded Gloom, because they're the tanky bosses. The Gloom bosses are the tanky ones. I want to see how much we can shred them. Ooh, Talisman Bundle. Hell yeah. Hello everyone, how you doing today? Hello there, Plagueis Screens. I'm doing just fine. Been enjoying the hell out of the new Rodion ID. Don't really think there's any video game that I really want to grab here. Ooh, this could actually be really good here. Nice.
합격점이구려.
NDA is like really solid because just gives fucking 10% extra damage to an ally every time it hits with a skill and deals HP damage. And then if it takes HP damage, the effect expires and then it gets given to another character. But like, that's like a really good in general ego gift with a pretty hard check to actually pass. But if you can pass it, then like, holy fuck. Just finished up my MD run. Nice.
자, 동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여. 떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Scissors. Stabby, stabby. I fucking love that voice line. It gets me every single fucking time. Also, Jesus Christ, Sanguine Pointillism has been fucking 3-coining all night.
걱정은 하지
Mother of
않겠습니다.
God.
어차피 이미 이길 거라고 확신하고 있으실 테니까.
All the IDs and egos collected up tied to 4. All IDs are 49 and 50, excluding the new Rodion, which is at 41. Nice. Nice, nice. Unfortunately, due to my college courses, I haven't been able to put like that massive of an amount of dedication into the game. So I don't have any of the new IDs up tied enough to do like the higher difficulty mirror dungeon with them. So I'm just doing the regular one.
죄인인가?
Bonk.
실밥이 터졌나?
But like, goddamn.
또한 용서할 테니.
그들은 낙마하지 않을 것이네. 피를 흘리고 숨이 가빠져도 쓰러지겠네. 결국 우위를 점했기 때문이지.
Alright then. That was very anticlimactic. Just one fucking clash and it died to bleed. Just fucking exploded. I want to fight. You know what? Just for a few fights, we're going to take Don Quixote out of the team and put Gaslighting Queen Ishmael in here to see how much this team can benefit from having the pro Gaslighter on it.
모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다만 좀 무식하게 돌격하실 거라면 전 빠지겠습니다.
There we go.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Dink.
기대한다.
Stab.
합격장.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?
Dink.
이 작살은 필살의 집념이 담겨있지. 본인이 방금 뭘 본 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 일격을. 부위 한쪽이 떨어져 나갔건 과거 본인의 모험에서
Brings to mind an adventure of mine where I shouldn't speak. Brings to mind an adventure of mine where I've been instructed to stop talking.
총원 돌격!
Stab. Like, goddamn, this is a fucking stacked team.
카니발 타임.
Like, Bleed has Bleed has always had like a lot of really solid IDs, but they were kind of like a little bit disconnected from like the general Bleed team. But now,
저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
now we have like a crazy strong core to build a team around in the form of the Blood Fiends. And then we also have like all of the other units that have like really fucking busted support abilities. Like Bleed could very well be the best chain battle team available. Just due to the fact that it has like so many good units.
담겨 있지. 보았나? 적은 이렇게 진리해졌다. 우리의 확고한 승리가 눈앞에 있다. 자,
curious if Bleed is going to be like the go-to team when it comes to the mirror dungeon. And for the mirror dungeon for this Kanto, like it was for like how sinking was for the MD last Kanto.
영원히 잠들어
잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
Still can't believe I somehow managed to accidentally my way into beating the last Kanto's mirror dungeon in under 100 turns. I somehow accidentally my way into a 90 turn win in MD, and I was like, "How fuck it, we take those."
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기한
그쪽도
이거
죄인인가?
못하겠다.
No, I give up. I refuse to do this. This line is too ridiculously juvenile. That's great.
나의 고통
No, I refuse to do this. This line is too juvenile.
먹어치워라. 괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
Sanguine Pointillism with the fucking 3-hit again. Like, god damn, you Sangvi out here hitting banger after banger.
바르면 남는다네. 이건 좀 과했나.
고귀하게.
이 작살엔
Bab.
필살의 집념이 담겨있지. 보았나? 저건 이렇게
약점을 잘
진리가
Hit him with the
노리셨습니다.
harpoon.
이 확고한 승리가 눈앞에 있다.
익숙해지면
그대들은 낙마하지 않을 것이네. 피를 흘리고 숨이 가빠져와도 결국
Yeah,
우위를
it does
점했기
give you
때문이지.
a little bit more healing. That is if Fishmail doesn't kill him first. Win rate our beloved.
저놈을 추적해.
I mean, with this team, it's hella easy to win
자,
rate.
차디. 나를 따라해 보는 거야.
짜잔. Yeah. To be honest, I mostly just did this to get a bit of healing.
원더풀한 선택이었어 나리. 저들의 약점이
Win
뻔히
rated till I
보이는
couldn't. Yeah, the most recent Kanto boss absolutely punishes win rating, just with the giant fucking the attacks where it's like, hey, if you don't use a defense skill against this, it will just fucking insta kill you.
이거 참 설레는구려.
Then when I couldn't win rate, I leveled up my characters so that I could continue win rating. Sancho, I have conceived of an idea most genius. Isn't using the win rate button again? It's using the win rate button again. God damn it.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Like, Rodion's doing some really good healing. Damn.
기대된다.
Shanky. Just use the damage button.
원더풀한 선택이었어 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군. 저대로 돌려보낼 생각은 아니시죠? 확실히 처리해야 합니다.
고귀하게.
God damn. The button literally nobody uses. I mean, I use the damage button sometimes when I only use the damage button when the enemy is staggered and I want to know what shit's gonna do the most damage. Because if I'm just swinging for face against the boss because it's on low health and we have like higher speed coins than it, then I'll go for the damage button. Because it's like, hey, the boss is about to do an unideal thing, I might as well just try to kill it before the attack goes through. That's like the only time that I ever use the damage button. Is when I'm trying to kill boss fast, so me press button that make me do big number. Confuse you and you. That is not what I wanted. Alrighty, off we go.
카니발 타임.
Look what Genesis Games actually saying, got Hex Nail, Fast and 4 extractions, and like the one who shot Grip Sinclair in 5. Oh, damn.
자, 동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
Alrighty, mine compatriots, let us fuck up the stupid fucking toad thing.
저 죄인인가?
Sinclair's been carrying me so hard. Yeah. Yeah, N-Corp Sinclair is like fucking nutty. He's got like very, very hard-hitting coins if you're able to manage his SP properly.
담겨 있지.
The only thing you gotta watch out for is if you have him with any ego attacks equipped, because if he gets too low on SP, he will corrode himself, and then your entire team will be thrown in the line of fire.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나.
Win rate decides my fate. I mean, more often than not, he is the kind of unit that you can get away with win rating on more often than not.
점 찍었네.
Bap. Cut the frog. Hey.
깔끔하게 잘랐습니다. 선원들, 이제 나를 보호해라. 솜씨가 비슷해지셨는데요.
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 핫!
Bonk. And wedding dress Gregor.
선물이라고 할 건 없고. 자, 이걸로 대신하지.
We love our male wife. Get a male wife, Gregor. Yeah!
원더풀한 선택이었어, 나리! 허들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군!
예쁘네. 네
God
피부에서.
damn. That was blubbering toad in like 3 turns. That thing's the most like usually the most fucking tanky out of the mirror dungeon boss fights. So that's pretty good.
피분수가 폭죽보다도 높이 솟아올랐어. 아니야, 이렇게 크게 웃으면 안 돼. 아름다움을 잃지 않게. 그리고 제2 권속으로서의 품위도 잃지 않게 하자.
boxes. Box! I got 218 more of these crates, so I'm ready for whenever the fucking Sancho ID comes out. When that Sancho ID comes out, I am immediately throwing all of my fucking shard crates at them. Endcorp Faust is really fucking solid, especially if you're doing like a full Endcorp setup. The only concern is that when Endcorp Faust uses the fucking Whistles passive, it does heal the ally with the least SP for 15, meaning that could mess with Sinclair's negative coins. But more often than not, the skill rate power boost by Fnatic more often than not tends to counteract that. So it's not too much of a concern, but it is something to keep in mind that there is like a tiny bit of anti-synergy. Though it's more often than not just useful for keeping your keeping Sinclair out of ego corrosion regions, where like he could potentially get like ego corroded and your whole team takes damage. The one who grips, indeed. Yep, the gripping. Inflicts nails, paralysis, and gaze. One of the only skills in the original, it's one of the only skills in the original early release of the game that actually had 3 coins on a skill too. Usually with like a lot of the early game IDs, you don't really see 3 coins on anything other than skill 3. So definitely interesting bit of Limbus history to know with that unit.
가스 점화. 엔진 시동.
Alrighty, so for this run, let's take
어떤 상황이
let's take
닥쳐도
Ahab Mel in
포기하지
from the
마세요.
very beginning.
저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 깨뚫을 수 없을 테니.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Bunk.
기다려라. 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
저기는 땅에 떨어졌네. 이제 우리를 누가
떨거지는
막겠는가?
잘라낸다.
Alrighty.
저놈을 추적해.
Damn, the fucking free follow, getting the free follow-up from Rodion, thanks to Ahab Mel is actually nutty.
예쁘네.
이제야
Cause that's like so much fucking defense we're getting.
얼마나 좋습니까?
예쁘네. 네 피분수.
Ah yes, I love attack power up 4 and attack level up 3. Death! Oh yeah, Wild Hunt Heathcliff is also a super fun unit.
피를 머금을 시간이네.
Got him as the centerpiece of my sinking team alongside funny
alongside
funny gunboy Sinclair.
저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 깨뚫을 수 없을 테니.
Ah yeah.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
Blood team build. Ah, yeah.
밥이 터졌나?
기회를 잡았네. 휘청이는 저자를 꺾어 넘긴다면
Yeah, mono damage type teams are definitely viable. Most people just tend to focus on like on like teams that inflict bleed or teams that inflict rupture, sinking, yada yada, like stuff like that. More often than not, because it's very hard to find units that are like do specifically all one damage type.
또한 용서할 테니.
And even then, in my opinion, I feel like it's a bit better to have a variety of damage types because some like late game enemies can be like
영원히 잠들어.
결국 우위를
very
점했기
resistant to like a
때문이지.
specific damage type. So if you build your team around that damage type, then you're kind of fucked.
오늘도 부디 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
점 찍었네.
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨있지. 보았나?
Boom.
저건 이렇게 짓이겨졌다.
ICB health, ICB
확고한
Hongu,
승리가 눈앞에 있다.
Middle Merceau, LCB Heathcliff, LCB Hongu, Middle Merceau, LCB Ryoshu, and Beast Boy
또한
and Best Boy
용서할 테니.
Sinclair, but N-Corp.
기회를 잡았네.
I mean, that's a pretty decent team for like a that's a pretty decent team for starting out, honestly.
실밥이 터졌나?
완벽한 선택이었어, 나리. 저의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게
이제야 완성되었나?
추잡하네.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리.
들은 낙마하지 않을
점
것이네.
찍었네.
피를 흘리고 숨이 가빠져도
네
결국 우위를 점했기
So
때문이지.
much healing. Barely leveled except for Sinclair, who's level 22. Ah, yeah, like that's definitely a very solid team for like early on in the game, in my opinion.
엔진 시동. 어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도
그쪽도 죄인인가?
이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
부족해 필요졌지 않아.
저놈을 추적해. 완벽한 선택이었어, 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
대가리 딱 떼도
완성되었나?
No, yeah, that definitely does make sense. If N-Corp Sinclair is your like absolute strongest unit, then it's probably best to put a bit of
낙마하지
focus on
않을
them.
것이네. 총원 불경. 흘리고 숨이 가빠져도 결국 우위를 점했기 때문이지.
오늘도 부디 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
Alrighty, time to beat up the heretics as vampires.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를
포기하게.
깨뜨릴 수 없을 테니. 자! 저놈을 추적해.
또한 용서할 테니.
Trying to get a whole damage dealer build. That's fair.
우리를 방금 뭘 본 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 일격을.
대가리 딱 떼도
이제야
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
완벽한 선택이었어, 나리! 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군!
이렇게 틀어졌지 않아.
기원을 가진 거. 제대로
추잡하네.
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨있지.
Can't hurt us if they're already a pile of bloody clothes. That's fair. That is definitely fair. Yoink. Easy peasy.
당연하지. 내 나침반이 틀린 적이 있었나?
이거 참 설레는구려.
Off we go again.
자, 동료들이여! 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세!
고귀하게.
우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여!
Fun. Stab.
그걸 그 무기로 때리시면
완더풀한 선택이었어, 나리! 이 작살엔 저들의 필살의 집념이 깨로군 담겨있지. 보았나? 저건 이렇게
깔끔하게
진리가
잘랐습니다.
우리의
이제
확고한
니콜이
승리가
나와
눈앞에
솜씨가
있다.
비슷해지셨는데요.
죄인인가?
Sadly, no additional from that one. Ah well. Triple again with Yi Sang. Goddamn.
추잡 이쁘네. 네 피분수.
I mean, it does make sense with Rodion's whole thing being her being like a good support unit that also inflicts like a fuck ton of debuffs on enemies. It does make sense that Yi Sang would definitely be able to get a lot of value out of having somebody like her on the team. Since after all, his coin 2's whole gimmick is that it can flip additional heads and do like a ton of damage if the enemy has a bunch of debuffs. So makes sense.
닥쳐와도
죄인인가?
못하겠습니다. 저대로 돌려보낼 생각은 아니시죠? 확실히 처리해야 합니다.
죄인인가?
Dink. Nice.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
내가 알아서
실밥이
처리.
터졌나?
기세가 수그러지는군.
It's crazy how much healing Rodion gives everyone. Like,
않겠습니다.
goddamn.
어차피 이미
대가
이길 거라고
딱
확신하고
떼도.
있으실 테니까. 으타! 더 먹어.
내 죄는 내가 알아서
선택이었어, 나리!
네 피분수.
저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
Hey, Nag on the Hammer scriptures. Neat.
가스 점화. 엔진 시동. 어떤 상황이
그쪽
닥쳐와도
죄인인가?
포기하
Bonk. Bonk.
못하겠습니다. 으타! 미쳐잖아요.
뭐가 내 죄는
이제야
내가
실력을
알아서
좀 내세요. 평소에도 이런 애가 얼마나 좋습니까?
Hey, Shrine Maiden Miko, thank you for the follow. Super appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself here.
본인이 방금 뭘 본 것인가?
Thank you for joining the Beam Brigade.
엄청나게 강한 일격을!
Bonk.
기세가 수그러지는군. 잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 데는 없다. 원더풀한 선택이었어, 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
The loading screen popped up just as Don Quixote's dialogue ended there, so it sounded like they got cut off. Even the loading screen was like, alright, Don Quixote, that's enough, settle down.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나.
Oh boy, time to kill the
우리의
snakes.
투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
Bonk.
자!
Stabby,
깔끔하게
stabby.
잘랐습니다. 이제 니콜리나와 솜씨가 비슷해지셨는데요. 대가리 딱 떼도
And then with the Bagon to get some healing.
기대어라.
This is regen now can follow and repeat. Yeah, a lot of the folks that I've talked to about this game say that usually, if you want to try to max how many characters you could get,
부위 한쪽이 떨어져 나갔군. 과거 본인의 모험에서도
that's something that you could very well do instead of doing like the Gamba. Is just use your just use your lunacy to refill your Enkephalon and do more mirror dungeon runs. Because at the end of every single one of the Limbus passes, you can get up to you can get three of the
낭마하지 않을
choice shard boxes per level up, and then the choice shard boxes will give you 1 to 3 shards of a chosen sinner. So by doing that, you have like a very consistent way to get your hands on new sinners. Though it only really works if you have a lot of time to devote to the game, which I sadly don't, so I end up using my lunacy for Gamba, or my lunacy for Gamba.
내가 알아서 처리한다. 해파.
Give me the smoke and wires, hell yeah. Double bleed. Let's go see Cromer, why not? Do it so that I can upgrade Sinclair? I mean, that's also fair. Chances are you'll keep like decently on pace in terms of character levels if you just do like the main story missions. But if you want a hyper level to level a character so you can like breeze through the story missions, then by all means. Cut the cables, get the sheep.
오늘도 부디
Add
정신을
a
차릴
lunacy.
수 있게.
Ah, yep, it do be like that sometimes.
자, 동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
고귀하게
They have a box. Box!
이러면 얼마나
기세가 수그러지는군. 저놈을 추적해.
기적해 찾아서 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리.
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중이라네. 이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
대가리 딱 떼도
추잡 이쁘네. 네 피부는
don't love that fucking voice line. Wonderful! It's so adorable.
괜찮은 공격이네요.
I love
앞으로도
him.
그렇게만 해주세요.
이제야 완성되었나?
Up to level 32? Oh, that's definitely going to be enough to last you up through, like, Canto 4, I think. And plus, by that point, you'll have leveled yourself up a bunch more, so... Gotta say, I definitely think that you should be good for now in terms of leveling, at least in my opinion, anyway.
이거 참 설레는구려.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의
죄인인가?
공격은 우리의 투지를 깨뜨릴 수 없을 테니. 이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨있지. 보았나? 저건 이렇게 진리겠다. 우리를 방금 보여준 것이다.
또한 용서할 텐데.
기적해 차려졌지 않나.
여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠들지.
고귀하게.
Goes from talking to tavern goers ears off his tales of heroics
한 놈도
again.
남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다. 선택이었어 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
피를 머금을 시간이네.
두려움을 모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다만 또 무식하게 돌격하실 거라면 전 빠지겠습니다.
Sinclair maxing, as it were.
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 기대해라.
비뚤어졌구려.
기회를 잡았네. 이통의 저자를 불게 넘긴다면 저이 차가 떨어질 것이 뻔하지. 필살의 집념이 역하세. 담겨 괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요. 원더풀한 선택이었어 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
실바기원을 갖지는 않고 그대로 무너져라.
가스 점화. 엔진 시동. 자, 동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
There we go.
고귀하게.
Alright, let's go. The hex nail.
자, 테디. 나를 따라해보는 거야.
짜잔. Bonk. 201, good damage.
원더풀한 선택이었어 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
비뚤어졌구려.
Gregor should get a bunch of healing too.
자, 이걸로 대신하지.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
Now we
깔끔하게
shank the fox a
잘랐습니다.
bit.
이제 니콜리나와 솜씨가 비슷해지셨는데요.
내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식.
This won't do much damage, but it will slow this guy the hell down.
나의 회한은 정말이지 감동적이지 않을 수 없네. 해결사 영웅기에 이런 구절이 있었지. 어디 보자.
점 찍었네.
We go.
자,
예쁘네.
All right, that's that
네
dealt with.
피부수.
Now we shank the rain fox a bit.
이제야 완성되었네.
잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 실패는 없다.
Nice. Got Gregor some good ass healing from that.
기다려라.
Alrighty, nice, good stuff.
곧 먹이를 먹여주지.
Good stuff.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기하.
포기하게.
이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
Funk.
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이
Funk.
담겨 있지. 약점을 잘 노리셨습니다. 이제 해결사의 전투법도 익숙해지셨네요. 으타! 괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
점 찍었네.
For a Roland ID for Heathcliff.
기세가 수그러지는 걸. 반격의 저놈을 추적해.
기원을 같이
걱정은 하지 않겠습니다. 총원 어차피
돌격!
이미 이길 거라고 확신하고 있으실 테니까.
잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
Grab the endorphin kit. And onto the boss. Time to
피를
beat the shit
먹으면
out of Cromer.
시간이네.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 깨뜨릴 수 없을 테니.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Bonk. Blue scar flies down from air to absolutely destroy a god. It's like, fine, Sinclair. If you can't do it yourself, I guess I'll just have to do it for you.
합격점.
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨 있지.
But this is Mirror Dungeon, not story, so we'll just beat the shit out of her ourselves.
뻔히 보이는 게로군. 그대들은 낙마하지 않을 것이네. 피를 흘리고 숨이 가빠져와도 결국 우위를 점했기 때문이지.
총원 돌격! 저놈을 추적해.
Bang, bang.
으타! 더 먹어치워라.
깔끔하게 잘랐습니다. 이제 니콜리나와
God, I
솜씨가
love this song.
비슷해지셨는데요.
It was the first boss fight song that Millie created for the game, and my God, they absolutely delivered and then some with this with the fight music, because this is gas.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
비뚤어졌구려.
저놈을 추적해.
추잡하네. 이쁘네. 네 피분수.
Because of the round one stagger. Oh yeah. Yeah, Cromer's occasional force staggering can be annoying as fuck. Do I fight the Blood Fiends with the Blood Fiends? While the idea is tempting, I know the enemies here reduce bleed, so nah. I'll do, let's do Addicting Lust. I never do that one. Blood boss ruined my mirror dungeon run. Youch.
피를 머금을 시간이네.
Alrighty.
두려움을 모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
또 무식하게 돌격하실 거라면 맞으겠습니다.
합격장.
Bonk.
기좋게 차려졌지 않나.
또 방심하다가 당하셨네요.
총원
하지만
불경.
아직도 할 수 있으신 거 알고 있습니다. 조금 더 해보시죠. 이번 모험은 꽤 맛있는 모험이 같아요. 이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요.
네
평소에도 이러면
피분수.
얼마나 좋습니까?
이쁘네. 네 피분수.
That's another one down.
카니발 타임. 자, 동료들이여. 자세를 갖추고 저들을
찍었네.
맞이하세.
Alrighty, and with
우리를
this.
가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
Bonk. Stab.
합격장.
또한 용서할 테니.
잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지
Bonk.
지금을 반복한다.
괜찮은
쉴 새는
공격이네요.
없다.
앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요. 대가리 딱 떼도
기쁘네. 네
또한 용서할 때 영원히 잠들어.
피분수.
Alright, another fight down.
이거 참 설레는구려.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기한 떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Alright.
못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
합격장.
Bonk.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까? 실밥이 터졌나?
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨있지. 보았나? 저건 이렇게
약점을 잘
진리가 졌다.
노리셨습니다.
우리의 확고한
그래요.
승리가 눈앞에
해결사의
있다.
종족도 익숙해지셨네요.
고귀하게.
Bap, bap, bap. Bonk.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
고귀하게.
기세가 수그러지는 게 반격의 기회다.
부족해
깔끔하게
차려졌지.
잘랐습니다. 이제 니콜리나와 솜씨가 비슷해지셨는데요.
네 피분수.
Alrighty. Grab you. Damn, no gift. Oh well.
피를
I don't
먹을
like fighting
시간이네.
I don't like fighting the flaming candle guy, so I just chose not to bother with the fight that time.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니. 총원 불격!
Hit him with Gregor.
선물이라고 할 건 없고. 자, 이걸로 대신하지.
Nice one down.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
Alrighty, get him, Ryoshu.
항상 지켜보고 있었지.
Shing.
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨있지. 원더풀한 선택이었어, 나리! 저들의 약점이
Alright,
다
이거
보이는 게로
잘라낸다.
이제야 완성되었네.
기원을 가진
네 피분수.
그대로 무너져.
Easy peasy. That's that fight done. On to the last one. Bap. Nice. Perfect. Bap, bap, bap. Trask accepts Sinclair, keep losing to Bongi's attacks. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that interlude is very, very brutal. Like, even back when I was first playing, that fight was brutal.
피를 머금을 시간이네.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나.
Alright, it's
저들의
long
공격은
legs.
우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니. 총원 돌격!
Dink. Hit him with the parasol. Triple sanguine pointillism right from the get-go. Let's go, baby.
기대돼.
원더풀한 선택이었어 나리! 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
Wait, his part broke in the middle of the attack, so he couldn't continue it. Nice.
중요한 조각이 떨어져 나갔으니 균형을 잃고 무너질 결말만이 남았겠군. 아세나!
There we go.
대가리 딱 떼도
Off we go. Bonk.
합격장.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
Beam.
기세가 수그러지는군. 반격의 기회다. 하! 앞차!
Dink. Ha. Get fucked.
본래의 힘을 쓴다면 3초면 충분하겠지만 이렇게 하나하나 파괴해 나가는 싸움도 나쁘지 않네요.
Ryoshu,
딱
kill
떼도.
him. She didn't even get to use the fucking ego. The bleed killed him. Damn, the bleed got him.
피분수가 폭죽보다도 높이 솟아올랐어.
Jesus.
아니야,
God
이렇게 크게
damn.
웃으면 안 돼. 아름다움을 잃지
Yeah,
않게.
holy.
그리고 제2
Rodion's
권속으로서의
fucking nasty.
품위도
Like she does that.
잃지 않게
She does
하자.
that good DPS. Whenever a boss dies to bleed, it has the same kind of energy as like, damn, the river got him. It's the one Badger clip where it's like, I'm gonna destroy that helicopter with a rocket. Oh no, wait, it's crashing down into the river. Never mind. Damn, the river got him. Oh yeah, once Sancho gets a summonable ID, which we all know is going to happen, like let's be real here, but once we get that, this team is going to be fucking crazy, because I mean, like, look at this team, dude. The only character on here that doesn't necessarily have a perfect, that isn't necessarily perfect for the team is Hong Lu, and even then, honestly, I think it would be best to just put his Ting Tang Clan ID on here just because of how good that SP boost is. But like it's the only other ones that really wouldn't have too much use on here are Merceau, because his is a Wrath Resonance. Like, he doesn't exactly have like a perfect ID to fit on the team for his passive anyway. Like, I guess maybe middle little brother, but not really. Like, Merceau just kind of is just kind of here. He doesn't really have like the perfect passive to kind of like slot into the team, as it were. But still, like, this team is crazy good. Though I think I am going to swap out Heathcliff for his, let's see, what's the passive on his N-Corp ID? Let's see. Ally with the highest speed inflicts nails. For Lust Resonance. Yeah, we're definitely going that. Yeah, like, we just get Don Sancho ID, and then like maybe Hong Lu getting a Don Quixote ID, though that's not really necessary, because then like the final lineup of the team once we get like a Sancho ID is going to be Sancho, Rodion, Gregor, Otis, Yi Sang, and like that's at that point it's going to be a choice between either Red Eyes and Penitence or Pequod Captain, because like both of them are like really solid support IDs. So God, like, that's the thing with this team. There's just so many good fucking units on Bleed now. Like, Bleed just has so many good units now. It's not like last expansion where, it's not like last expansion where basically when it came to syncing, they were making like a whole fucking team from scratch, because we didn't really have like, aside from the DC Association units, we didn't really have too many good syncing characters. But like, then last expansion we got like fucking Wild Hunt Heathcliff, Wuthering Heights Butler Otis, Edgar Family Heir Gregor, fucking Faust and Ishmael, and then of course my beloved Lobotomy Ego Solemn Lament Yi Sang. So like, it's not like syncing where they were building basically a team from scratch here. Like, Bleed already had a bunch of really solid IDs. They were just kind of like unassociated with one another. But now that we have a solid core to build them around, Bleed's probably going to become the best team in the game, in my opinion. So invest in your Bleed stonks now. Chances are, once I get all the units that I really want, I'm gonna be saving up my ego shards for next wall Purgus Knocked, because this ego now has like way more fucking value. Like, this ego's got way more fucking value now that Rodion has an actually good Bleed ID. Like, now that Rodion's got like a 000 Bleed ID that's like actually good, this ego suddenly became like top tier. I mean, honestly, Fairy Festival is definitely a really good one to get as well now too. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be, once I got all the new Bleed units, I'm definitely gonna be saving up my Rodion Ego Shards for red shoes come next wall Purgus Knocked, because, like, if this is how powerful my Rodion is with just Hex Nail at her disposal, she's gonna be fucking busted if I manage to get fucking red shoes on her. Like, goddamn. This is that good shit. Save up for Solemn Lament, Yi Sang, and Gregor. Yeah. Wait, what? Why in the world didn't the... How come the transformation didn't trigger? Oh, wait, I think my fucking, That's weird. I think my fucking, Oh, wait, it's probably VTuber Plus probably, VTuber Plus probably walked out. It's known to do that sometimes when it comes to like the redeems and whatnot. It'll desync every once in a while. Yeah, it actually was a, it seems like it actually was a VTP desync. Hang on. Let me reload this. Like, yeah, VTuber Plus just kind of does that sometimes. It's really weird. Like, it'll just randomly fucking desync, and I have no idea why. Let me just go ahead and, Alright, there we go. So, like, now if you do it, it should work. Here, I'll do it for you since it got robbed from you. There you go. Did it for you that time because you got robbed, Lancer. Yeah, I don't know why VTuber Plus will just, like, randomly desync. Sometimes it's very annoying. Well, I mean, I'm going to be ending off stream here anyway, Lancer, since it is getting late, so I didn't, that's why I didn't necessarily put the thing back on. Because I did start stream late after all. But, yeah. That is going to wrap things up here for tonight. Honestly, like, the fucking Bleed ego, like, the fucking Bleed team is, like, absolutely nutty right now. Like, this stuff is so goddamn good. But yeah, let's go ahead and find someone to raid, shall we? For those of you over in my YouTube audience, you can join me on Twitch via the link in the description. At least, I think you'll have to copy and paste it, I think, because I think YouTube decided to be stupid and remove my link verification or whatever the hell. We're gonna go ahead and raid, let's see, what's, looks like Roomba's doing some gunplay tonight. Let's see, what are they building? Oh, they're actually building a duck neck. I thought the title was making some kind of joke at like the expense of one of the aquatic mobile suits. No, they're actually making a fucking duck mech. Hell yeah. Don't know who Roomba is. They are a variety streamer here on Twitch. They do a lot of, they play a lot of different games, and they also do a lot of really cool gunplay building streams. And tonight is one of those such streams where they are making an actual duck neck. I don't know what series it's from, but it looks like a really interesting build. As for the raid message, let's do... The Beam Brigade utilized the power of both dangerous zombies and blood fiends to clear the mirror dungeon. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I super appreciate it. This Friday is going to be a special nostalgia night because in preparation for us starting Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep next week, we are going to be watching through the redesigned story of Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. So, yeah. See you then.